What? But Anton said, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. Shout out to Anton in the building, y'all. Anton must pay you. Anton got to be paying you. Oh, so no, you can't even give me credit for being objective. It's got to be Anton is paying me. What is going on with you?
I'm chilling. What's going on, baby girl? I love your show.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I didn't even know you knew who I was, child. I'm telling you, some of y'all, I appreciate you. I appreciate you because I know everybody can't take me. Everybody can't take me. And clearly,
I got thick skin.
And everybody can't take you either. So I don't know how long you've been listening to what I was saying today.
I just cut on my went on YouTube.
Okay.
And I seen you. And so I said, well, why not pull up and just have her ask me whatever she want to ask me anyway.
An exclusive, y'all. I got an exclusive. Oh, Freeze, are you? Oh, I'm not supposed to say that name. BAN, are you listening now? All right. All right. First of all, I'm gonna let him know because I told him, I said, I ain't scared. It is what it is, right? You be long-winded, child. You be long-winded. I'm like, oh, Anton, child.
I be long-winded?
Yeah, you be long-winded. I be like, Anton, please shut the fuck up.
I'm a streamer.
Can we get to the point? I'm here for information. Can you just get to the point?
Which point? I'm a streamer. That's what I do. I have to get my thoughts out. I'm a C student, so it takes me a little longer than most people.
I'm the same. I say the same thing. Can you teach you to talk to me like I'm 3, like I'm 5? Because I'm not the smartest. So let me just go back to. All right. So I'm watching, of course, the same night that you was on the show. I was awoken by someone that said, "Oh my God, you see what's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, get up out of the bed to do a live stream and watch all that." So I'm watching and everything, and I'm just like, all right, I see this is crazy, blah, blah, blah. We talking about it. I had seen a few weeks beforehand. I was like, oh, Anton sent $500. I was like, yeah, look at all these people. So all these people going to be like, ooh, who's that with the 500? With the 500?
Well, let me be clear. Anytime I go on the content creators platform and anytime I send money, and you can go and look at all of them, I always send $500 just because I support content creators.
Okay.
So that's not new. But I had been being reached out to for months prior to that. And I was scheduled to do a bunch of different podcasts on the West Coast because I had already talked to Corey on the phone and I told him that I will reach out to him when I'm coming to the West Coast. So Adam 22 wound up getting sick. And so I wound up not doing no jumper, but I was still out there on the West Coast.
You mentioned that,
for like I don't know, like over a week. So what I did was I went over to Vegas for a few. Actually, I was in San Diego. Then I flew to LA, and then I stayed over in Vegas for 3 days, and then I flew back to Los Angeles to do 5150. So that's how that played out. But the whole point was I don't want to do streaming interviews like with big platforms and stuff. I'd rather go in person because I don't like being muted. I don't like being any of that. So I'd rather go in person because I can actually, you know what I'm saying, interact with person because I think that communication is more than just what you say. It's the body language. It's all of that.
Yep. And you said that too. So then all that happened, and then everybody's waiting for the 5150 to come on, right? Excuse me. And I watched that. Of course, we streamed all that too. And I'm for it. Like, I'm a content creator. I was part of TLA's mastermind, so I got all
TLA. Yeah, TLA is he's done really, really well for himself. I love the lane that he's carved for himself.
Absolutely. I always will give him props. But my issue, which everyone else is just like, oh my God. I'm like, child, did y'all not see that man bring a whole ass minor up on his on internet and say things that are inappropriate? I was like,
well, I could tell you why that is. That's not about me. Listen. I'm gonna give it to you, Michon. Is it Michon? I'm sorry. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly.
It's Michon.
I'm sorry. Let me tell you what's happening, Michon.
You can call me Messy. All
right, Messy. Let me tell you what's really happening.
It's amazing.
It's not me. It has nothing to do with me. They hate it's several different things. The first thing is that they hate what I represent because I don't. I'm the person that wasn't supposed to make it because I'm not the thug. I don't have any broken family. I don't have any scandals. I never been to jail, any of that. So when I say that this ain't what we supposed to be, we supposed to be different from that, it makes people upset because I'm not a part of the go along, get along gang. That's number one. But let me tell you why they attack my wife and my daughter. They don't like dark-skinned black women.
I believe that. We definitely have a
telling you the honest to God. Now, listen. My wife is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like in real life. Anybody that has ever met her, 1,000 people didn't met her at all of my Patreon meetups.
They all say she's nice. Very nice.
She's
very
the nicest person in the world. She's absolutely gorgeous. Like slim and the waist, the sweetest person ever, all of that. But again,
this is amazing.
I'm telling you that dark-skinned black women, and it even goes as far as my daughter. Think about it. Do you know how much of a piece of shit you have to be in order to attack an underage child? Like that, like that's the lowest of the low. I'm keeping it 100. Like that is the lowest of the low that you can ever be. But that's the spaces that we live in. It's no rules, which is a good and a bad thing, right? The no rules is you get to see who people truly are. Because I think that the internet is really the reflection of how people really think, but they would never really think it in person. Like they would never say that in person. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll never say, "Oh, you were stupid," whatever, so on and so forth. But they don't like dark-skinned black women, which is really weird to me because if everybody is so pro-black, right? Fuck what we say on the internet. I always go by what we do. If everybody is so pro-black, then wouldn't that mean we would marry black women? Wouldn't that mean that we wouldn't have children out of wedlock? Wouldn't that mean that we would hire all black people? Wouldn't that mean that we would stay in black cities? Wouldn't that mean that we would put money in our communities?
Wouldn't that mean that you wouldn't be married to a non-black person? Shout out to Don Lemon.
So I don't believe people because their life is not a reflection of what they say that they are. I don't believe them.
I'm with you. I hear you. And I also believe that we all don't have to think the same, believe the same stuff. But I feel like there's a cult kind of that says that if you don't do what I say or you don't believe what I believe, then there's something wrong with you. We're
the most cultish people ever.
And especially politically, Anton, because I really think that that's probably even more so one of the main things that's a problem. Because even people say that to me because I won't necessarily, I don't even know really the reason why, but because I won't say like who I voted for or stuff like that. It's like,
oh, but see, I will say it.
Right.
Because I don't give a fuck. And I think that we need the problem with the culture, because I see the name of this show, right? Is it would seem as though everybody hates me, but that's not true. What has always been true in high school, middle school, elementary school, college, and in social media today is the small minority is the loudest ones in the room. True. So because, for example, there's a ton of awesome black people. There's a ton of people that's reached out to me. Some of the biggest celebrities like, man, I love what you're doing. I got your back, whatever, so on and so forth, right? But everybody stays quiet, right? Because they don't want to fuck up a bag. They don't want to get the wrong reputation, whatever, so on and so forth. But there's a silent majority of people that don't think the way that the most degenerate people on the internet thinks. And so people wonder, well, how come you got a bigger platform than all of these motherfuckers combined and put together? The majority of my demographics are black people.
I said that.
I have over 21,000 Patreon members. Short of Joe Budden, nobody is fucking with me.
Didn't I just say that, y'all?
And it's continuing to grow. I do over 100 million views a month. So that would tell you something different. Now, of course, it's going to be a lot of loud people, But what I am using this to illustrate to people is that y'all got to be unapologetic in your convictions. Stop thinking that you have to say the thing that everybody wants you to hear and start being authentically you. Right. You don't have to fuck with this degenerate shit. You don't have to go to jail. You don't have to have baby mamas. You don't have to have smut, right? You can actually be authentically you. Mm-hmm. And you're going to find your groove. You'll find your audience. Everybody is looking to come up and trying to get clout and all of this shit. I don't worry about that. I say exactly what I mean, and I mean what I say. Mm-hmm. And it's going to work out exactly how it's supposed to. And I'm going to win every time. I've been winning my entire life. I'm never going to lose, ever.
And I can see that as being very confident, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I just think that I think the Republican stuff and the conservative stuff is just something at this point, especially in this current climate, that pushes people over the edge as well, to say that you're not really black and how dare you and Trump is a racist, because I get those comments all the time. And I'm just trying to
most of these motherfuckers they can't even read past the 3rd grade level. Let them stand them up and tell them to read a book and see what happens.
You said, I think on the show, what did you say? You said something about it when you were talking to him. I forget what it was. And he wanted you to say something about white men. People be trying to say that shit to me all the time. Not about white men in particular.
Well, first of all, nobody is going to tell me what I should and shouldn't say.
Exactly.
You're not going to tell me when I can't. Like, that's like telling you, hey man, make your man. I don't have to do shit. Like, I'm going to do whatever. Now, if you want to go and look at and see exactly what I communicate about, because I talk about everything and everybody and nobody is absolved.
Right.
So, if you just want to do your research, then that's cool. But the fact of the matter is, I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it. Mm-hmm. And that's the true measure of a man, is doing what you want to do when you want to do it and taking care of business when you don't want to do it. That's the true measure of a man. So here's the key. Everybody that come against me, mm-hmm. I want to see what their background look like. Mm. Broken homes, baby mamas, dog women, ain't even took care of the kids that they have, all of that shit. Like, I don't respect niggas because just because you can, you know what I'm saying, you can say something on the internet, your life is shit. Your life is shit. And so I am the prototype for how you are supposed to perform in the black community and be an asset to the people that's around you. Mm-hmm. And they don't like that because I'm matter of fact with it and they want me to be humble. And I said, fuck you. I'm not being humble for you. For who? Only person I'm humble to is God. I'm not humble to no men, no regular fucking men that I don't even know in real life, half of them. Fuck them. I don't care nothing about these niggas.
But I say the same thing with regard to what happens on YouTube, and it stays on YouTube. What do we know about anything? And I don't even care outside of YouTube, because my thing is that everybody be lying up here anyway. So once the camera's off, the camera is off. Y'all do and say whatever the hell it is that you want to. But if you can't find something while you're up here to learn from, then what are you doing here? It's just entertainment. It's just fun. Fine. It can be all that. But I feel like that I have learned from you from different things, because I'm more business minded as well. I'd be like, I just said that everybody is
messy. Mm-hmm. We got to separate ourselves from the bullshit. No culture fucks with every part of the culture.
Right.
We are the only group of people that's supposed to support the degenerates.
Right. Agree.
All Asian people don't fuck with Asian. Fuck, all white people don't even mess with all white people. Mm-hmm. They outcast them and they say, you niggas can't read. Y'all degenerate. You got baby mamas and you don't add value into society. And they don't mess with them. Mm-hmm. We're the only people that exalt the worst of our community and think that they should have a voice. I am not here to be friends with people. I am here to give the game the information, entertain, get my money, and then help people become the best versions of themselves. And then on top of that, on my bucket list is also to destroy every part of the culture that I don't like. Mm. I want it to fall. I want it to burn. I want it to burn to the ground in every way, shape, or form. All of the degenerate shit that we have seen and that is continuing to be pushed on our people, to think that we're supposed to embrace it. I want to burn every part of it. I want all of it to go away.
I just be like, It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's how I'm with it. I just be like, it's about me and mine. That's how I look at it. Let everybody do what they want to do. The information is here. If you want it, you can take it. I give it to you. Like, it's okay to ask somebody for help. I just feel like there's not enough people that want to ask for help, and they don't want to like ask you because of whatever. And I do think that it's because you've come a long way from Lapeef, which is where I found out about you from Kevin, who mentioned you. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. And then I was like, now, who is walking around with a Versace robe on? I said, this man looking crazy. Then you had all the sneakers behind you. I was like, this ninja, what the hell?
I'm crazy until I'm not.
No, listen, but from that to where you are now, and I'm like, all right, clearly there was a plan in place of which was set and implemented and is all running on all cylinders, I shall call it. I'm like, why can't anybody see that? Maybe they don't know you from before, but looking at all the videos that I see, they do.
One of the things that me and Kevin Samuels used to talk about all the time was, which it was a little bit different from Kev to me, because I'm learning as I go, right? I'm building a plane as I fly it. And so for me, I've had to adjust and say, man, I can't have my family as much anymore because people are vicious and they're not content creators. And so they just like living their life. They just like having fun. They like going to the grocery store or whatever. And so they don't want that type of visibility. So I've had to adjust as I continue to learn, because social media is still fairly new. It's not something that's been around for 50 years, right? So we figuring it out as we go. Yeah. But at the same time, one of the things that me and Kevin Samuels used to talk about was that we love to leave up our old videos so people can see how you evolve. And the beauty in that is that you're not supposed to be the same person that you was 10 years ago. Correct. You're supposed to be different. Shit, I don't even want to be the same person that I was last year. Correct. I want to be growing. And if you listen, here's my thing. If you see a person that's the same as they was 10 years ago, get the fuck away from them. Because exactly. They're going to keep you in the mud. Exactly. I say the same stuff, Anton. I'm like, all right, this is the start of a new year. Are you the same person you was last year as you are this year? And what you're going to do to change by the time the next year comes? That's why I'm like, y'all are so upset about things that I don't even know it matters, at least not to me. I'm always looking at business perspective of stuff, because if you're not going to actually do something to make it and have more and get more, but then you're over here whining and complaining about the government that you don't want a king, but then you're looking for food stamps or Section 8 and begging and waiting and everything else. It's like you can't wait for anything. If you don't go get it, no one is going to give it to you. It's not going to come in a box that says black for you. And then that's what you're waiting for. And I'm not even talking about some people are never going to get it. They just got to be left behind. You're not going to convince them. You're not going to bring them along. Sometimes you just got to cut the dead weight and you got to continue to grow. But yeah, I mean, the goal is to always be the greater and better next year than you are the year before. So it's okay. Listen, I used to be liberal. I used to be all of that. Like I was, I grew up big black family. I grew up in the church. I got saved when I was 11 years old. It was different back then. We had to tarry for the Holy Ghost. So I don't know if you know anything about that. Like we was at the altar. So we used to have stays where, you would basically do shut-ins and lock-ins. And we had to tarry. And then eventually, I don't want to go and get into it, but we called it saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost, speaking in other tongues as the Spirit of God gave utterance. So I was raised in the church, but I was also raised in the inner city of Detroit. So I seen the tale between two worlds. You know what I'm saying? I come from an environment where, the crack house was right up the street, but I had two parents in my household and said, we're not going to do that. That's not how we live in our lives. So I have the opportunity. I was a kid that had older brothers that was in the streets, but they said, we're going to protect you because you're going to be the one to make it out. You know what I'm saying? So my life is understanding it from growing up in inner city of Detroit, born in 1982, but knowing that I had a bigger calling on my life. And so I've seen it. I've seen both sides. My father seen me going the wrong way. And so in 7th and 8th grade, pulling me out so he can put me in private school. And that opened up my eyes before going back into public school. in high school and graduating from Cass Tech. A lot of people know what Cass Tech is. It's the greatest high school in Detroit. But, you know, my life was, wait a minute, I see how degenerate this is. I see that the class clown is actually the fool. You know, the person that flunk out and get bad grades, he's the dummy. And we supposed to have a greater expectation for our community. We worse off than we ever been before. We ain't got no heroes. All of our heroes is fucking athletes and pastors and people that rap a song.
I'm trying to
we
think.
don't have nothing to look up to. So now when you push back, and it doesn't mean that I'm always right.
This is amazing.
But it means that we're not open to the possibility of what if. Most of us that have grown up to be 30 and 40 years old, it's over for us because we already set in our ways. So you put the information out there, you get who you can, you bring them along, and you say fuck everybody else. Everybody not supposed to go.
I agree. But that's kind of the direction that I come from, though. Like, I'm gonna give you the information, I'm giving it to you honestly for free. You don't want to do it, and then it is what it is. So I agree with you. Everybody don't want to come. Everybody not trying to come. And what can you do? That's why it's like I got to take care of me and mine. That's it. That's all. Yeah. So as far as
what questions do you have for me, Messy?
My only issue with
you
all
can ask me anything.
My only issue with all this was the part about bringing the kid up. That's it. That's where I've been harping on, and all these people keep making these excuses. So my thing is that TLA did the
people will change their standards depending on who they don't like.
Awesome. You're awesome.
And
You're
if
awesome.
you know my daughter was a little light-skinned girl, it don't matter about her accomplishments. It don't matter about where she going. It doesn't matter about her background. It doesn't matter that is a standard by which we're supposed to raise our daughter. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is that she's a little dark-skinned girl, and she's mine. And so that's reason enough to change your standards from, oh no, we don't go after kids, to, well, you know what? That's what we do. Ain't no rules no more.
So are you going to sue?
Well, I can't really talk about that. My goal right now, Messy, is to assess, you know, what is going on with my daughter, and then I play it from there.
How is your daughter?
She figuring it out. She figuring it out. As a person, she's great, and so luckily, I have the resources to do everything that I can to ensure that she's protected as much as possible. But I can't control the internet. You know what I'm saying?
Of course not. Can you confirm that she is or is not a minor?
She is a minor.
Okay.
She's 100% a minor.
Okay.
She's still in high school. She's still in high school.
Okay. So do you expect that there will be more coming from Corey with regard to this? Coming back.
Listen. I anticipated all of this 10 moves ahead.
You mean you looking long-term at things? That's what you're saying?
It's not all of this obvious.
I know. But for the people in the cheap seats, just I like when I'm proven to be correct with what I'm saying. There's some things that I know and there's plenty that I don't know. And I always want to make sure that when I'm proven right, that I say, I try to tell ya. But people, sometimes think what they want to.
It's not all of this obvious.
It is. But maybe it's for people that don't think that way and only think in the moment. It wouldn't be obvious to them. And I think there's a lot of people that don't think that far. And unfortunately, just think
listen, I'm not the typical black guy. I'm not that.
Are you black, Anton? That's the other question. Are you black?
Well, I just showed my father's and my grandfather's birth certificates from Dawson, Georgia. It's on the Anton Daniels channel. I mean, it's on a Millionaire Morning Show channel.
You said you just showed it. What was that, on a show this week?
Probably last week.
Oh, okay.
It's up there.
Okay.
Born in Detroit, Michigan, 1982, Sinai Hospital. Father was born in Dawson, Georgia. His father was born in Dawson, Georgia. His father was down there in Georgia also. My grandfather's name is Aurelius Daniels. My father's name was Thaddeus Daniels.
Okay.
It don't get no blacker than that.
Okay. So what's wrong with what's going on with you and O'Shea? What's the problem there?
Well, O'Shea, last time I talked to O'Shea was shortly after Kevin Samuels died. We were cool. Like we was always cool. And I've never said anything negative about O'Shea. I think that O'Shea felt, want me to be honest with you? I can only speculate because I haven't spoken with him.
Okay.
I think that O'Shea felt some type of way when I became friends with
amazing.
Myron and Fresh and Fit. When I did Myron and Fresh and Fit, and I went on there and I apologized to Myron and Fresh because I had jumped into something that I wasn't supposed to, and it had nothing to do with me, and I had assumed and took a side simply because my homies and all of them was taking a side. I was wrong about that. And so the first thing that I did was I apologized on air. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start evaluating people based off of how I interact with them, not based off of what the narrative is spent about them on the internet. So it seems like the minute that I got cool with Myron, O'Shea just, you know, he did what he did. But I don't take it personal because this is the internet.
Right.
I don't take it personal. Like, I'm not going to come after him or anything like that, because as long as people keep it on me, I'm cool with that. Because I'm a content creator and this is what comes along with it. And so I don't take it personal when people come after me. The only time that, if it's not like real between me and you, the only time that I feel some type of way about it, and then now I have to take it personal, is when, you know, when people come after my people, and then then I go dark.
Understood. So
because why would I complain about free publicity?
I know.
I love this shit.
Shout out to me.
Listen, I am one of the most talked about people in 2026. Do you know how beneficial this has been for me?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You can't pay for this type of visibility.
I know.
I got crazy sponsors at my door right now. So do it. Like, do the reaction videos, have the conversations, keep my name in the algorithm. I am very blessed for it. And I'm not complaining. That's why I don't have no problem with O'Shea saying what he says and all of that stuff. It's cool. It is what it is. I don't have no problems with that.
So what's the deal with you and Kwame?
I've seen some stuff. Well, listen. Here's the thing about Kwame. Kwame fell for the same thing. He showed you that he don't like black women either. First thing he does is he goes after, he goes after my wife as usual.
Oh,
as beautiful as a soul as she is. It is what it is. I mean, this is what Neanderthals do.
Okay. Did you flag his channel, his live stream or something?
I've never flagged anybody's channel.
I didn't think so, but that's a video that
his channel. What would I flag it over?
I think I'm getting secondhand information about that. I haven't watched his video yet, but allegedly, he's saying that allegedly Kwame, he's saying that you flagged the channel. I saw it on somebody else's channel. And I think the video.
I want people to talk about me. Why would I flag a channel of a person that I want?
This is amazing.
He's so easy. He a fiddle. You can play him like a fiddle. You can have him. Listen, one thing I know about Kwame is he gonna give you free promotion for the whole year. Like he will definitely keep your name in the algorithm. Now his channel may not grow, and he'll make an excuse and say, "Oh man, because I don't care. Mama's cooking. Mama's cooking. I don't care about this. You knew money." No, I'm more money than you. You knew money. No, I'm more money. It's a difference.
Than the NBA player?
I'm more money than him. Michon, Messy. Listen. There's only a lot of these niggas don't got it like you think they got it. I'm telling you.
Allegedly.
No, ain't no. Listen. I believe in my heart. I can't prove it. I'm not saying it is real. I don't believe that these niggas even got money like that no more.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I just really don't. I believe that most of these niggas is trying to hold on to what they got.
Did you get Red's channel?
Who?
Red Supreme, his
Who?
channel. Red Supreme TV.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When you've been doing it for over 5-6 years and you less than a certain level, I don't even pay attention to this shit.
Okay.
And I don't really talk to niggas that been to jail. I don't talk to niggas that been to prison. I don't talk to niggas that been to jail. I think that's low hanging fruit, honestly.
You saying Red Supreme went to jail? Allegedly?
I don't know. I just don't. When people say certain jail talk, I don't get into that shit. I think that it's really low hanging fruit.
So the thing with O'Shea's video that we was just watching, he says that you are the new Tommy Sotomayor. How you feel about that?
I think that Tommy was a pioneer. Tommy was on the internet before a lot of people was on the internet. I think that Tommy was very, very. I've never actually watched the Tommy live stream. I'm gonna be honest with you because I don't think that I'm his target audience.
Mm-hmm.
However, I am objective enough to be able to give credit where credit is due. I think that he was a pioneer. I think that he was awesome in I think he was too early though. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that he was saying before it was popular to say it, or the things that he was accused of and that he was taken down for, we was more in a woke era, a woke stage, you know what I'm saying? So it was a little bit hard probably, and it was a lot easier to get canceled and stuff like that. But I think that he finding his way, he cool. I don't know about I'm just Anton. I don't think that there's anybody like me. I've been married for over 2 decades. I got married when I was 22 years old. I was raised in a church. I'm from inner city of Detroit. I'm me. Just like, there will never be another Kevin Samuels. I hate it when he passed away, when people was like, who's going to be the next Kevin? Kevin is Kevin.
Right.
That's just it. Ain't no new Kevins. Ain't never going to be another person like Kevin. Kevin is authentically him. I think that Tommy is Tommy. O'Shea is O'Shea. I'm me. I think Angry Man is Angry Man. Everybody, regardless of whether you like them or you don't like them, they're uniquely them. I don't think that anybody is anybody, but I think that Tommy is a trailblazer, and he was one of the early adopters. I got on here. I've been on here for about 12, 13 years in general. Didn't take it as serious in the beginning, but I heard that Tommy was on like way earlier than that. So,
okay. So, do you think that you are you trying to cross over? Let me ask it that way. Are you trying to cross over to white people? Allegedly.
The crossover, white people adore me. Been to the White House. What you mean?
I think I saw that. I think I may have seen that.
I don't have to cross over. White people adore me.
White people adore you.
Yeah,
so
everybody love me. The biggest hate that you ever gonna get is within your own community. I'll tell you that. Unfortunately, I still love you niggas too, though.
So didn't you meet Donald Trump, or did you just go to something that he was at? I feel like I remember that.
Yes, I have, but I mean, Donald Trump has met a lot of people. I met Donald Trump both in Washington and when he was campaigning here in Michigan.
Okay.
So,
yeah. I think that's what it was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I think you just said this a while ago. I think it's mostly Black people that are your audience. Is that accurate? Since
I have an audience that's pretty vast, but the majority of people that are my audience members are Black people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because people are saying that you're basically KMAing for white people.
Why? What does that matter? I want all people. I want all the money. I want Hispanics, I want whites, I want Blacks, I want Nigerians, I want everybody. I'm not a Black-owned business. I'm a business.
Okay.
I want all the money. I don't believe in limiting my reach. I want everything and everybody, and I want all of it.
Didn't you say that some years ago, not to limit yourself to being called a Black business?
Yeah, why would I alienate people that also rock out with me?
that also have money.
Yeah, that too.
So did you get the $56,000 watch?
The who?
The $56,000 watch that Rita, I believe. Is that it?
No, this is the presidential.
Anton, your
Oh,
wife?
you talking about the new joint that she just sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go pick it up next week.
Anton, why you be out here telling everybody about all the stuff that you be buying? Do you really think that that's a safe thing to do?
I
don't like that.
I think that when you're doing it legally, it's good to show people what's possible. They don't mind it if we get it illegally and we stunt, but they mind it if we get it legally and we stunt. Because now you're supposed to be humble. Nah, run that shit up.
Argue with that. I can't
go get it. Ain't nothing wrong with treating yourself. If you work hard, play hard, give back to you. See, but what they won't tell you is that I tithe back to the streets. That I give over $10,000 every single month by hand to people on the streets. No organizations, no nonprofits, none of that fake shit. In cash, I go out and I make sure that people get hotel rooms. I make sure that people are taken care of. I feed my community. I am in the streets at least once every 2 weeks to make sure that people get food, shelter, money, cash, and I give it out, and I give it out in person. See, they don't tell you that part though, right? It's only if you go and do something nice for yourself.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
See, my people love me in Detroit. Don't let these niggas on the internet fool you. I'm adored in my city, and I can move anywhere that I want to go. I choose to stay in Detroit because it's the blackest city in the United States of America.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And yeah, you're right. Check the chat. I fund people. Check the chat. I fund people's businesses. And I ain't even talking about, hey, I want to take an equity stake in it. I've had people pitch me ideas. I've had 2 weeks straight where people have pitched me ideas and I just gave them grant money.
Yeah. I remember when you were doing that.
My bad chaser hats that I be wearing all the time, that came from a guy that said thank you, showed up to one of my meetups because I had gave him seed money to help him start his business. And so now we in collaboration and actually start to do some other stuff. That's because I help fund his business.
Yeah, I love those hats, honestly. And I heard you when you was talking about that as well. So that's why I'm like, people can feel however they want to feel on a personal level. You can think whatever you want. But as far as I'm concerned, if I'm getting something from you, then I'm going to take what it is that I can get from you. And people don't seem to understand that and concentrate on things like Fleece Johnson. So what do you think?
Fleece? That's my guy.
What do you think about
Fleece?
What do you
love Fleece? I think I was supposed to have a new interview. I'm gonna do something with him in the spring. We're gonna do some new content together. Fleece is necessary. Fleece is necessary. If you don't watch what Fleece says and absolutely get terrified at the idea of ever going to jail or prison, something is wrong with you. Something is genuinely wrong with you. You should be absolutely terrified at some of the stories that he tells. But we champion it. We don't think you even get stripes unless you go to jail.
But they there's people who have a problem with the fact that you did the interview with him. Not even because I guess of the stories, because I didn't watch that interview, because I know I don't want to go to jail. So that's that. But like they're saying
this is amazing.
He was flirting with you and you ain't do nothing about it. I mean, what
do you want me to do? Beat Fleece up in front of all of the managers and the security and my wife and stuff like that? Man, listen. We're such an emotional people. Like everything that somebody say to you, you're supposed to crash out. Man, stop it. We're not a thinking people, and that's how they got us filled with the prisons. They got us filling up the prisons. They got us filling up the jails. They got us crashing out. They got us losing money. They got us getting fired from our job. They got us losing our platforms. They got us doing all of that, right? We have to start thinking before we do shit, because you don't always have to crash out because you feel some type of way. That is what women do. Women move off of their emotions. Men make logical decisions. Men make logical decisions. So I don't work. Listen, you got to remember, Messy, that's a pre-recorded interview. I could have took it out. I could have not released it. I could have did all of that. I put it out I don't give a fuck about what people. I put it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about what the community think. I care about the results.
Right.
Because most of these niggas is not gonna make it. Most of these niggas don't even know. Yo, if you got child support due, don't talk to me. I don't care about your feedback. If you a single baby daddy, just learn from me. I don't want to hear your advice.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a woman out there that's saying, oh my God, he ain't taking care of his kids, or oh my God, he did me dirty. If you got some accusations against you, listen, you got other things that you need to worry about.
Right.
If your kids is cold, if you got a car note that's due and you got to get yourself together before you start having a conversation with me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take what people say serious because most people aren't serious about their own lives. I don't care about what a degenerate motherfucker say. You need my help. You should be learning from me instead of sitting here having a conversation of what you think I should do. If you knew what I should do, then you would be more successful than me. But you're not, and you a piece of shit. And that's the message for all of these dusty niggas out here that feel some type. What you see happening right now is the trauma Olympics. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you, Messy. The niggas is worse than the women nowadays. It's not the women that we should worry about.
Uh-oh.
All of the shit that I get, any nigga that, any people that's in my DMs, it's the men. The men are so emotional. The men are feeling some type of way about it. The men are the ones that are crashing out and they like, oh my God, I can't imagine. What are you going to do? Why are you going from them? What's wrong with these niggas? Honestly, I'm keeping it 100. It's the men that are the ones that are the most emotional crash dummies that I've ever seen in my entire life. I said, when I was looking at what was going on, when I look at the Kwame Browns, when I look at the Corey Holcombs and shit like that, when I look at the snitching that they got going on and stuff like that, and oh my God, you got a side chick. You can ask me about that too if you want to. Oh my God, you got a side chick and all of that. And I'm thinking to myself, what part of the game is that? When did these niggas become Tasha K? Shout out to Tasha K. I'm supposed to go and we shooting some shit together. When did these niggas become Tasha K?
No, I've been saying the same thing throughout this. Like I said, I give all the ladies a pass right now because all of these dudes that are crashing out, I'm a little bit confused. I don't understand.
Because they want to be like the women. They want to be like the women. They do.
Listen, that's the plan, right? Low testosterone males. That's why you got they wanted everyone to be like Dougie, Cam's husband. Right. He's supposed to be the model. And I'm like, nah, I like direct men. I like men that can say what it is and mean it. Me personally. But other people, and now I'm like, look at this, what is going on?
Some people said Rita said it in the video that I'm emotional.
She
recorded it.
Some
I recorded it, nigga.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to do, but I feel like I don't know. Like I said earlier, I don't know about you. I don't know.
This is amazing.
I don't know what's going on with your marriage, but everybody seems to have something.
We great.
But I said
we great.
But Anton, this is what I said.
And Rita and Mika are great friends. We all good.
But I said, I referenced and I brought out when Kevin Samuel says that men can have options when they're high value men. And I said, did y'all forget this? Because y'all love Kevin Samuels, and I did too. I was
listen, let me tell you, Messy. I want you to understand this, and I want you to understand it very clearly. I've never cheated in my entire life.
There you go.
I could do what I want to do. I choose to be the example that I would want my daughter to marry.
Anton, the question is, are you exercising options? That's the question.
I said no. I've never cheated in my entire life.
But Kevin Samuel said cheating and exercising options are two different things. That's why
no. The answer is no.
All right.
Listen. I don't have time for hoes.
I don't see where you have time for sleep, honestly. If I can be honest, I'm like, what the hell is
I'm more focused on my money. listen, the value of your time is how much you make per year divided by the amount of hours in a year. If I spend some time with women that's not adding value in my life, that's how much it's costing me in money. It's basic math to me. I don't have time for people unless we can get some money together, unless we can create some content together, unless we can run up a bag together. I don't have time for you in my life, and that go for men and women. I don't give a fuck about women like that. That's low hanging fruit. That's for niggas that can't protect the bag. How many men have we seen crumble, whole empire fall because of a woman?
Plenty.
I don't give a fuck about no woman.
How is Mika?
Mika's cool. Mika's doing really, really well. She in a great space. That's my homegirl. And I think that we have to, it's unfortunate because, you know, my goal was to push her and promote her as a person that's a part of my network. You know what I'm saying? I got people that stream with me on my network and stuff like that. And it's unfortunate that the women get attacked knowing what the purpose of it is, that the women get attacked. And it's a narrative that's spread. And again, it's all men. It's all men going after women, and the women get attacked, unfortunately, because they become collateral damage as a result of, you know, you trying to push them and you trying to make sure that you promote them and give them more visibility and stuff like that. And again, it's unfortunate, but I'm still going to build the network. I'm still going to build the network of everybody that's dope and that's awesome, and we're going to run it up.
What is the deal? Like, what is the problem with them? And you might not know, with you and Charleston White.
I know, that's my guy. I love Charleston. I just talked to Charleston the other day. We cooking up something new.
And what aren't you cooking? That's the question. What aren't you cooking?
Only thing I do, listen, 99% of my time I work.
I see that.
I just work. I don't care about shit else. Like, I work, and then the little time that I have, you know what I'm saying, I spend with my daughter, spend with my family, and I might go out and hang out. But I would say 95% of the time that I'm woke, I'm working.
Okay. I believe it. I see it.
So,
I don't know.
I mean, the results speak for itself.
No,
the only thing I care about is working.
And that's what it should be at this point. And then so you can enjoy the fruits of your labor like you do. Yeah. So I get it. So I don't know if the chat
no more questions.
Yeah, because that's about all for me. Because
that's it.
Well, what you want to tell us?
I don't know. I thought you would have more questions for me.
Anton,
I don't censor people, so you can ask me whatever you want.
Anton, I am not on this train of I hate you. I don't hate Corey. My only issue again was the fact that he brought the kid on. That's it. Like, the rest of it is fodder for the rest of us. It's bringing visibility, like you always say. At this point, all of it is on you. All the visibility. No, I do have another question. I just thought of it. But all the visibility is basically on you at this point. He kind of is moved to the side, as far as I can see. At least until
it's amazing.
At least until the show comes on Tuesday, to see if he's going to address it. Because there was a video that he just made with him dressed up in an ape suit, which it scares me, but that's just me. Because
I haven't seen it. I'm sorry.
Because of a person named No Captivity Freezy, of whom whom I am.
We used to when I was on Lapeef. Oh, let me tell you the origin story of that. Because I've created villains in this space, and if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't even know who these people are. When I was on Lapeef, me and JR was working on the Lapeef platform, and he would come up. You know what I'm saying? He was just an audience member that was watching or whatever, and he would come up or whatever. And so when I went off and I wound up doing my own thing, I would do these Wednesday night shows on the Anton Daniels show, where I was just kind of talking about life and my thoughts about relationships, and it was just me talking. And I would be on there for maybe 1 or 2 hours tops. And I will open it up after I give my little monologue, and I will let people come up on the platform and get their thoughts. And because I recognize him from the other platform, I would bring him up. So he would just be calling regularly. Every single Wednesday he would come up. And so I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So then I found out that he had a channel, And I was like, yo, let's promote your shit. Let's promote your channel or whatever like that. I got sick one night, and so I canceled a show. And I went to sleep, and I think it was just because I had worked too much, and you know, you get rest broken and all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I canceled a Wednesday, and then the next Wednesday that I came back, I decided I'm not bringing nobody else up. I only want to do my hour, and I want to get offline because I wanted to start having a little bit more work-life balance.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, long story short, he said that apparently he had, because we actually had talked on the phone. He had gotten a hospital or something like that, and so he would be in the chat, and he said that I wasn't acknowledging him in the chat, and that I hadn't called him because he was in a hospital. And so the only reason I found out about this is because he had jumped on somebody else's platform, and he was airing his grievances out with other people. And so I called him, and this is the honest to God truth. You can ask anybody. I called him and I said, hey, bro, I thought we was, because see, I don't care if people talk about me online, but I didn't know that people that I know in real life, they got my phone number. That's different. You know what I'm saying? So I called him. I said, bro, what's going on? And so he was emotional and he was crying and stuff. And he was talking about how, you know, he felt like I should have checked on him and all of that. And I said, bro, what is this female behavior that you're exhibiting right now? You have my phone number. Why you ain't just call me and say, hey man, how come you're not doing a Wednesday night the same way or whatever? I said, you ain't blocked. You could just call me or whatever. And so, you know, he stood on the fact that I didn't check on him, and, you know, that I didn't feel some type, and it's people in the chat that can confirm this. This is 100% true.
Yeah, but they were before now. Yeah. So you're confirming it.
He was mad at the fact that I didn't check on him, and that, you know, I hadn't talked to him in a few weeks or whatever. I said, bro, I was sick. He was like, I was sick too. I said, well, ain't you married? Get your wife to check on you. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, mine checked on me. And so he felt some type of way about it. So we wound up just breaking off and going our own separate ways. Fast forward to today. Now he continued to do, I never cared about him. Because why would I talk about a nigga that got 8,000 subscribers and I got 1.8 million? You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I would be doing you a favor. So I just kind of let it go because I ain't want to get no free promotion that's not benefiting me. So I just kept it moving.
Right.
And he continued to try to do live streams, and his shit was trash. And he couldn't get no motion. You know what I'm saying? If you go and look at his views, I went and looked at him yesterday. You go and look at his views and stuff like that. He might have a video hit here or there, but it wasn't really popping until he started back talking to me. And it's funny because somebody sent me a text message. They sent me an email today. I'm gonna show it to you.
Uh-oh.
This is why I say it's these bitch ass niggas, right?
Ooh.
Now I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I was scrolling through my emails today, right? And hold on, I'm gonna show you. Somebody sent me an email. I'm gonna click it for you. I'm gonna show you how clout chasing these niggas are and why you gotta be careful. Literally, this is today.
This is
or last night. Give me a second. I gotta find it. I'll get 1,000 emails. And I just so happen to click it, right? So it says screenshot at the top, right? Somebody sent this to me.
Yes.
And it says this. This is what it says.
I'm the guy who originally uploaded this video, Anton. Please someone let Corey know so he can interview me. I'm so serious.
Literally.
You don't see that, right?
If this is not the most clout chasing shit that I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes. I was just going to ask you because he did that video saying he's trying to get on. 5150 will be wonderful. Just get my video.
Now look, I'm gonna close it out to let you know that I'm not capping. This is an email that was sent to me. This is an email that somebody sent to me today.
Yes. Yes.
This is the shit that I'm talking about. These niggas is corny.
Yes, yes, yes.
These niggas is on my nuts, dog. Why do you think that I say that these niggas must be closeted? Who is on the nuts that much of another nigga? You got no motion. Nothing that you're talking about is relevant. That you sitting here chasing clout and you looking to get in. But see, that's why I was going off on Kwame Brown, because Kwame Brown got him on a platform and he's saying all of this wild shit. I said, Kwame, you're supposed to be better than this. Like you're the former number one pick of the NBA. You got 400 and some thousand subscribers, and the reason why your platform ain't moving and that you've hit a cap is because you keep on talking about degenerate shit with degenerate motherfuckers that's bitter baby daddies that feel some type of way about me. Like, do something regular, that got something. Do something relevant. Talk about, break down this, do this, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, but you'd rather talk to niggas that's chasing, saying dumb shit like that.
Yeah.
So when you're looking at what's happening in the culture, you see a lot of feminine, emotional men that is maybe mad because I didn't check on them because they got sick in the hospital. And so they spend their time doing compilation videos and talking about my wife and my daughter. And I'm disgusted at the fact that y'all supporting these niggas, because it shows just as much that you just like them, instead of standing on your own as a man and being able to assess the situation and saying, man, I don't like Anton from this, but that don't mean that that's not some bitch ass shit that somebody did. Right. You could disagree with me, and at the same time, don't lower your morals and your standards to think that it's okay to talk about somebody's kid. And put a like, it's different to say, man, this is how I feel about kids, or these niggas' kids is whack, or you don't take care of your kids and they be looking dusty, than putting somebody's actual real picture of their minor child on the internet and thinking that it's cool.
Right. I agree with you. I agree.
But the clout chasing and niggas wanting to be famous is at an all-time high. They will do anything. And listen, a nigga that'll go that far will suck dick.
Allegedly.
A nigga that'll go that far will absolutely sell his soul and let a nigga fuck him.
Parental discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised, child. Lord help your people. So, Anton, did you see the video that he doctored up of you?
I didn't.
Listen, I came in to watch him, and that video was up there. He was talking about me.
Let me ask you a question on Messy. Would you ever have watched this nigga if it wasn't for him talking about me?
I watched him because someone referred me to him. This was well before he started talking about you. So somebody else pointed him out to me. And so I was watching him. I was
based off of what? What was he talking about?
It was relationship stuff. So I was
That's
just
fair. That's fair.
And he would be on all night. So if I ever rolled over, I was just there, blah, 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 blah. But then it started turning into the Anton stuff, which we always talking about. But I came in last week and he was talking about me in a negative way about you. So he was coming for me on the strength of, because I didn't denounce you. And I said, so when did you become my nigga that I'm supposed to do what it is that you're saying here? And I came for him in that chat. And then he was like, look at what Anton has. It's crazy. It was crazy. Anton got everybody.
No. Listen, let's say you talking to a guy and they say, well, look at what Anton did. Look at what Anton did. I don't look at that as masculinity. I don't care.
It's not.
I don't look at that as masculinity.
Everything, but Anton said that's like everything now, and I'm just like,
these niggas is my sons, Messy.
That's what I said.
These niggas, they are my sons. Listen, I'm going to have. This is what I promise you. I'm going to have the internet in the chokehold the entire year.
Okay.
This is my year. I'm going to control everything that happens.
Last year was your year. You taking this year too?
No, but this year is my year too.
Oh my God.
This is my year.
Okay. I believe you. I absolutely believe you. You got this month. You got this month in January, period. So I don't even know what the hell to expect in freaking February.
Listen. If you need to ever get in touch with me, I mean, I don't know if you want to, we can still talk, but if you ever need to get in touch with me, I don't, like, if you email me or something, I'll send you my phone number. And if you have a question, then you could just contact me directly. You ain't got to go through all of this other bullshit. So
I'll send you an email for sure. I appreciate that. Listen, I don't know why we all got to be, on the same page and love everybody and agree with everybody, but that's not me. That's why I can be like, damn it, Anton, please shut up and get on with it. And I'm like, all right, I got to come back. Shit, because I can't take it. So people will be like, you didn't do it. I don't care. Everybody the daggone same. And I don't think that Anton is, a type of person that's really going to hate. I said that. I said, I don't think that really he's a channel reporter or whatever it's called. Allegedly.
I tell people on my, when I do my live streams, I said, I'm cool with people reacting to anything that they want to react to. And I say that, if people want to chop my shit up and throw it out on Twitter or TikTok or whatever, have at it. The only thing I tell people not to do is don't pretend like you me in order to scam somebody. Right. That's not cool. Because then I'll go after you after that. But when people take my shit and they react to it and stuff like that, I think that that's good. I think that that's promotion. It benefits you because you get to make the money from what's hot in the culture. And it benefits me because it keeps me in the algorithm.
Absolutely. And you are all up in the algorithm, and I will definitely send you an email. And I appreciate you coming up here to lowly old me and being
lowly on me, girl. You cooking? You out here working, taking care of business. And listen, I'm cool if you say stuff that you don't care about me. Like, I'm not trying to throttle you or trying to tell you what to do with your platform. I just appreciate you for having a conversation and asking the questions. And you always are welcome to ask me anything that you want to ask me. I'm never too big or anything. Like, I don't give a fuck what my platform turned into. I support people. I show love, especially to the content creators. And I love what you do. I think that you're awesome.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking time out of your Sunday. Tell your family that I hope
it's snowing out here. Have you seen the weather? Where you at?
I'm in Philly, but it's a mess. It's a mess. I'm trying to get out on a plane, and it's just not going to happen. I love it.
This is Detroit.
I love it. You just did a video on your whole place. I love that view.
It's one of them. This is the corporate apartment.
So. Oh, okay. Are you stuck?
No.
Okay.
In Detroit and Philly and stuff, we used to this type of weather. So it's not like Texas and Houston and stuff like that.
For sure. So you in Philly? We hang out.
I'm coming to Philly. When it warm up.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. So I appreciate you for coming in.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye. Y'all. What in the world is going on today? Child, I'm not even dressed appropriately to have Anton on.